Hello everybody, Latisse here. I wanted to come on here and just for like a moment because we realized I have been feeling kind of like heavy energy today, and I did the cleanse. I went outside, stretched for a bit. You know, um, just been vibing out to music. Just been really trying to just relax this energy that I've been feeling. Like, what is it? It just feels so heavy, like almost like even when I was in the shower, just getting prepared for the day and everything. I was like, I feel like crying. I feel like crying. I feel like releasing, but it's almost like it's not coming. So the heaviness goes back into my body of like, okay, what is happening? Why is this happening? What is going on? And it's almost like any time I was like, okay, I'm just trying to like do basic stuff that I do for my routine for me before I even like start doing readings for other people. You know what I mean? And it just felt so heavy. But anytime, because I was like having to like get things situated for different platforms that I'm on and whatnot, just kind of getting that together and prepared. And I was like, okay, but anytime I hit like the live, almost like I'm going to, do a reading, it was like it was alleviated almost. Like, yes, this is get this energy off of you. And so I was like, okay, like we're not there yet. Like, so it just felt very, very strong. Like this energy of being like, I want to cry because of the heaviness that I feel, because of this weight that I feel, this emotion. And then even with me, like I lost my lighter and I'm like really like looking for a lighter just so I could like smoke and calm down. I'm like, but I've been without lighters before, I've been without weed before, I've been without book before, and I've never like felt this. But I'm like, no, well, where's the lighter? Where's my hopefully like and all this energy. I'm like, this is not my energy. I've cleansed more than once on outside, more than once, trying to get this situated. Like, this is not, but anytime I would like test it out to hit the live stream, I was like, okay, yeah, now time to speak, time to get this energy. So yeah, here I am. I was literally like, okay, maybe today is not the day, but I was like, no, is this something different? Is this something? This energy feels so heavy. And anytime I feel like I was about to cry, I feel like it just went back inside of my body almost, to get that situated. And it just was like, okay, like Spirit, what do you have? Because maybe for the collective, like what do you have? Because right now, this energy that I'm currently feeling, like right now, it's just like it feels so unbearable. Um, it feels very weighted. Like I really was like, maybe I should just like make some ramen, lay down in bed, and call it a day. And it's not even the day; it's just started. What time is it right now? Where I am, 11:58. Sadly, my routine is still here on Saturdays, so I still woke up at like 7:30, 7:38 or whatever. And it just felt like this energy is not mine, and not saying anything like, but it just felt like the collective was calling out. You guys were calling out essentially like, I need a message, I need something, and so yeah, so I wound up pulling out my deck, and it's crazy because I separated these decks, more recently, which is the time deck in the first deck I've ever created, and then when I was starting, just to like pull some cards or whatever, Spirit had me blend them together. You know, uh, blend the two cards, essentially the two decks, excuse me, together. The time deck was a little bit more information than the first deck I'm making, and I was like, okay. And then even when I was like, okay, let me go ahead and like start, because at first I did like my reading for the day, finish my altar, just really going through my routine. That takes some time and process, but it's a ritual. And I was like, okay, let me go ahead, let me get started on my daily reading, because I thought I was like, maybe, but it was like, no. Like the collective energy, you guys' energy just felt so strong, so heavy, you know? And so here I am, I'm like, okay, what is this heavy energy that's going on with the collective? Like, what is happening that could possibly make them feel this way to call out, and it does happen a lot. So sometimes you see probably like, Spirit will let me sleep, this and that, or I woke up and I just immediately got started. But this one, it feels like different, very different. I can't even like put a name to it. First, a situation, a scenario where it just really feels like I have to read this energy wholeheartedly. Because it's almost like even when like I'm feeling like I'm about to cry with this energy, it doesn't even feel like sad tears. It just feels like releasing tears for sure. Definitely releasing. But it's almost like, what am I releasing? What more can I let go? What more can I say? What more can I do? And so it's like releasing, like, okay, like this is the last drop in me kind of energy that's happening here. And so, oh, oh shit. I literally said, I'm not sure what this energy is, what it means, what's going on, how it is. And literally, this is the first card that we got here. Be okay with not knowing. I don't know, Spirit, teach and lead me. So this is letting me know, like, you don't need to know everything. You don't need to understand everything, even your own emotions, just to feel them and to recognize them and to give them space. But it's also letting me know, like, even with like I said, like, what more do I need to release? Like, oh, what else can happen? Like, what's the shift? Like, trying to calm down this energy. I need to calm down this energy. It's like, be okay with not knowing why this feeling or emotion is coming up. Be okay with not knowing when everything is going to be released, is what I'm hearing. When everything is going to be uh, pushed through in that sense for you. So be okay with not knowing. It feels like it's a lot of not knowing going on right now at this moment, and being okay with that. I'm also hearing, thank you, Spirit, be easy on the coffee and the chocolate. Um, and soury uh, foods. Coffee, it can like raise kind of sometimes that anxiety level, feeling like things are a lot more rushed or pushed than necessary or needed. Yeah, Shay. Chocolate can actually raise your heart levels, blood pressure, and things, and make your heart seem like it's pumping a whole lot faster than it is because of cacao. And a sour thing, sometimes it can help with anxiety, but it just brings it back up. So you're going more into that sour, going more into that sour. So being mindful of, like I said, I was looking, like searching everywhere, like where's my lighter? Because I still can't find my lighter. And I haven't been able to get a new one yet. I didn't have the time. So, but I'm like searching for a lighter, searching for a match, searching, like it was just like, this feels like I'm searching to calm something, to distract myself from something, to almost just, it just like, I just need to calm down, I need to relax. So it just really feel like that energy of being like, oh, be okay with not knowing why this energy is coming up, and just go with the flow of where the energy leads you sometimes, the emotion leads you sometimes, because trying to always figure out like, this means this means this. That's what our brain does, you know. Our brain is known to do that. Like when you're looking in a dark space, sometimes you'll start to, is that a figure? But it's literally your mind trying to fill in the gap of what they don't know. And it's like when you see those sentences where it has two thes in it, but you don't see the second the, because your brain is just gonna overlook that and just read the sentence as correct as it's supposed to be. We took the dogs to the park, but there's two thes in there, but you don't notice it. So with this, be okay with not knowing. It's almost like a slow down, leave space energy for your body to almost recognize it, get it acclimated or accustomed with it. And again, it felt very heavy. And sometimes when those emotions are very heavy, very strong, very unsure, and all these things. It's like, no, I need to, like, why am I feeling this? Like, is it because this, or let me go ahead and fix it. Let me go ahead and correct it. Let me go ahead and get it situated. Let me go. And it's like you are trying to quickly, okay, here it's like it's not a task. Emotions, feelings, all this thing, it's not a task to complete. You know what I mean? It's not something where you need to complete it. Like, okay, I'm feeling sad. Let me go ahead and complete the emotion of feeling sadness. I'm feeling happy. Let me go ahead and complete this task. It's not a task. That's why it's an ebb and flow. So be okay with not knowing why you're feeling so heavy, and just allow that release of that emotion, that space for that emotion and heaviness, um, and really truly allowing it in for you, right? We have new start, fresh beginnings, which I have to write down here because I wrote beginnings wrong up there. Climax is here in 000. So you're starting. So you definitely, I keep saying releasing energy. And I kept mentioning how I kept cleansing and doing my ritual, my routine. And it's letting me know, like, that new start, that climax is here. I'm gonna be doing everything. I do this every single day. I do this and then something happens. It's because of that ritual of that ground, right? It's it's like going to church each Sunday. That's a ritualistic thing. It has concentrated energy, but you have almost created that own church, your own energy in your own home, in your own body, essentially. So with this feeling that is very unfamiliar, and even as I'm speaking, it's slowly like, okay, like it's here, it's present, it's weighing on my heart, very heavy. So it's like, okay, something new has to be beginning. Something new is beginning. And it's starting for you to really cleanse, to really prepare, to really start anew. Yeah, my family and I are protected in all ways. We did just have a new moon in Vedic astrology. It was Cancer. In Western astrology, it was Leo. But that energy of my family and I are always protected. And so that's actually under the be okay with not knowing. And so I feel like this, you can be somebody of authority. You can be somebody that's in a guardian, a parent, somebody. So it's like, I don't. You could be dealing with something where with your children, I'm seeing, like, I don't know how to deal with this. Like, they've been acting out, they've been talking back, or I'm seeing, like, in an authoritative way. Like, I don't know how to teach these kids, or I'm not the person that. It's almost like I'm seeing Boys and Girls Club as well, like a sponsorship, and possibly not knowing how to approach a situation with someone, um, to get them to their full capacity, I'm saying, or their full potential, and being able to realize that. So with my family and I are protected, and always, I literally skipped a part, like I said. Forgot that part. My family and I are protected always and always. It's like, be okay with not knowing um, how that protection comes about or is, or be okay with not knowing and allowing spirit to teach and lead you of how to work with that. You know, I'm now seeing, growing up, me and my sister, like, we love to read books. Like, that was just something that we did. Like, my mom bought books for us, had, subscriptions, so shout out to her for that. So when we were in trouble, it was essentially our books and things got taken away. But my other siblings, like, my youngest brother loved the TV, you know. So it's like, you can't watch TV. Um, it's just certain things where it's like, okay, I don't know why I'm saying things like taken away. So it feels like, ooh, spirit leading, God, me, thank you. It feels like with this new start, fresh beginning, this climate, this almost feels like you're getting something taken away from you. Like you're almost in timeout, like you're being punished. Like, what did I do wrong? Why am I feeling this as well? Uh, thank you, Spirit. So it's just a new start, a new beginning for you, a release, a way of being more open and receptive to receiving things. So right now it feels possibly like you're going through something that feels like a punishment. Like, damn, I really fucked up that bad, universe. Like, I fucked up that bad. Or it's like, damn, like, something happened where you feel like your family may be affected, or again, something inside of the family where it's like, I don't know how to control it, which you don't want to control other people or lead it or put it in a way. So be okay with not knowing, so that way you're able to get the information that you actually need to know. Because trying to figure out, like I was like, I just got down. Maybe that'll help me figure out. And then we go ahead and cleanse again. Let me go outside. Like maybe I need to do this. It's like I'm trying to figure out everything because I don't know why I'm feeling this or what's going on. Instead of be like, I don't know what's going on. I keep seeing like something walk past. Because it like right outside is my front door, but I keep seeing like almost like a figure walk past, but there is no one out there. Uh, Process with caution at sunrise. Process with caution. I love how they say process with caution, not proceed, because again, we were talking about your emotions, your feelings, the heaviness. Process with caution. When you're cautious, you are going to be more prone to kind of reading the signs, right? It's like what's that? It's like somebody trying to sneak out of the house, right? You have to be aware of the step that you take that kind of creeps. So you're going to skip that one. You have to be aware of, okay, if this show is on, I know my mom is about to go to bed. And, or if like this, you are more able to process it with caution versus if you were just, and it's like, I'm going to just go, you don't care about the step. But it's more, again, given that space and time of like being a little bit more aware, and that allows even more space for this energy, for this feeling, for this heaviness, to really process for you. And that sunrise, I feel like it's that energy of like it's a new day, it's a new dawn, it's a new time, it's a new way of processing things. Now what's going on here? Get that leech off your back. They know your power, but for some reason you don't. I don't know what that's about. Spirit, what's that? Get that leech off your back about. Because I do know I made this card for people, because sometimes for people I am people, but as well sometimes I deal with that where it's like, dang, like I don't recognize my own power, but other people do, and it's like they wouldn't be trying to stop me or stop me, even put me on this platform or give me access to this if they didn't recognize their power. And so I made this for people that recognize your power and want to use your power and don't allow that in for you. And with this being right under the fresh start, the process, the sunrise, and get the leech off your back and taking back your power is letting me know that it's almost feels like this emotion, this period is really to get you to like this heaviness to really get you to release fear, release doubt, release worry, release stagnation, release not recognizing your sense of self. Well, let's get that further confirmation. We have in October. October is Scorpio energy, as well as, because it goes from Libra and Scorpio. Thank you, Spirit. Oh my goodness. Sometimes you got to go down the line, like, okay, this or next time. I move back and forth, moving on. But in October, and that is Libra and Scorpio energy as well, because that's when their birthday is. I don't feel like that is necessarily significant at this moment in time. What it feels like in October, I feel like this October, it's almost like a cycle. So something may have happened last October that set off a moment, set off a trail, set off something. And it's almost like it's coming like full circle, or it's bringing up a memory. I'm not sure. We're going to get a little bit more information on this here. They're giving a lot of time in cards, which makes sense because it's out of the fresh start, new beginnings, 000, tabula rasa, starting over. So refresh with that. Yeah, we have sneaky little bitches will be coming out. Sneaky little bitches, they will be coming out. And that's, again, right on top of the leech. So with this release, thank you, Spirit. With this release, right, there's heavy energy that's going on. The leeches, the sneaky bitches, the I don't know what's going on. And that's why I kept saying this energy isn't mine. But I also feel like this energy is, yes, a release for you and kind of in your body, but it isn't yours. And so again, with this, am I punished? What's going on? Why are they acting this way? Whatever it is with you, your family, and yourself, you feel like you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know where it's going to lead. You don't know who, you know. But Spirit is saying, no, this is a release of things that you don't know, so that way you can know. You start moving into a process of understanding, of growing, of succeeding. Thank you, Spirit. With this in October, it's going to, like I said, it's like a full loop. It's like they're going to try to come back around or bring up a situation or so. I don't. It just feels like people that aren't real aren't present, you know, and it's like comments, back talk, wishing for the things that you have. It's just really weird energy. And with this new fresh start process, with caution, the sunrise, and then from dusk to dawn, that dark energy, it feels like they're trying to hide in the shadows, but everything that's done in the dark comes to light. It's definitely that energy for sure. This, yeah. Mhm. Mm. That's funny. I literally had to take a pause break. So, like, spit, get that stuff out, get it out, get it out. But I had to like pour up my water from this bottle into the cup that I have, and it almost overflowed, but it was right at the top. Like, I had to sip it just so it didn't, spill over because I got electricity around, but it was right, like, level. And this is the card that fell on the floor. Tap into that water, sexual freedom, nurturing energy of all elements, intuitive energy, depth, shadow work, going with the flow, hydration of self, of your emotions, diving deeper into your emotions, understanding that. And that's right on the side of be okay with not knowing. My family and I are protected, and tapping into that water. Um, Energy, you again, a cancer energy keeps coming up, so you could be a cancer, could have cancer in your chart or know a cancer. But be okay with not knowing. Be okay with recognizing that, really diving deep into that energy. Let's fall more into their energy school and see what's going on with them. Yeah, because this is coming out. I feel like that sneaky little bitch of power is coming out. Something is going to be revealed where it's like, and I'm saying you love, strength, courage, energy, love, and just healing. Because it has been some time. Like, it's a leech, and I feel like it's kind of getting full of blood, but it's like you're recognizing it now, which is also like I'm trying to release, but it's not allowing me to release. And it's like I have to get this sucker and off my back. And the fact that they even tried it, possibly why you could be experiencing some conflict with your family, or just kind of going through things, and you're like, I don't know. And that's why you got your family, and you are protected always and always. Because even with them trying to hit and do all this possible evil eye, just back talk, or just literally actually possibly doing things, in the physical as well, it's just like, it's sneaky little bitches. They're leeches. They can't live off their own life source, so they're trying to confuse and or take yours. So this fresh start is happening, and it won't be stopped. It's for you. It's meant for you. They're coming out. What's done in the dark will always come to the light. Always. What's done in the dark will always come to the light. The hidden messages, the words, the little jars, but whatever it is that they have been trying to do, it was always coming to the light, which is funny because when I did my own personal reading beforehand as well, trying to like figure out this energy and like get it all together, and take that in. It literally said, the shit that you've been giving me, I blocked that. No wonder you've been feeling backed up. And I got some other cards, and I feel like that card really resonates too, because it's like, you've been giving it back to them. You've been giving it back to them. And they're starting to feel it. And so with your new fresh start beginning, it's like, okay, I don't no longer have their life source, their energy, their power to take or manipulate, or I don't have that anymore. Ooh, it says, I miss you, but you don't miss me. Don't long for the past. You can't change or live there. Okay. And that's right on top of the new fresh start. So, yeah, this person, you could be thinking about getting rid of this person or um, letting them go, but it's really a release. Again, it's like you have been doing your ritualistic routines, you're learning, you're growing, you're listening. And so when this energy, like I said, it felt heavy and it felt unrecognizable and it felt like a lot, like I was just trying to calm it or ease it. Let me go ahead and drink another coffee. Let me go ahead and, pop it. It's like this candy, like I said, so stay away from those things as best as possible as you can. I am a dictator, but okay, so stay as best away from those things as possible because it adds even more to that energy of that confusion, of that stifling, and things of that sort, right? Because where you are going, they cannot follow. They don't even know where you're going to even try to follow you. Ooh, a shame. To recognize that, right? We have I'm gorgeous, sexy, pretty, and fine. It's my time to shine. Yeah, they're not a fan of you taking back your power, but you don't care. That's right on top of the water, that sensual freedom loving energy that really goes with it. So your emotional depth is very strong. Your intuition is very strong and wise, and they recognize that, and you're starting to recognize that too, and start putting that to use. And I feel like they're feeling this drawback. So you could, if this ain't even like Mercury retrograde, which is currently at this time in the recording, but whenever you watch it, if this is like past, like, oh, they're just coming back to this, like this is like no, 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 no. Like that energy is like they really just they don't really miss you. They miss you. Some people don't love people. They just love the way that they are loved by that person. You know. So being able to recognize that again, process everything with caution, not with rage, not with fear, not again that it just feels like somebody just walked right past. Um, with anxiety, with don't, and not like don't think you spirit, like try not to, take your time with those things. But yeah, without yin, there's no yang, or yang, vice versa. Balance, not your leader. A tempo, respect, worth, and truth are coming in here. Yeah, I feel like this is that old. What you're leaving behind is false reciprocation, false receiving, tired energy. Is like somebody's like, oh yeah, 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 here goes a car, but then they put old tires on it and they wind up busting. It's like I'm not going for that anymore, just because it's no. And then you're trying to convince me that it's something else. Don't piss on my leg and call it rain. So without this thing, it's like you need that balance, and you feel like you were doing a lot of the balance and possibly in this relationship, in this situation, and it could just been things that you're like something doesn't feel off with the conversation I had or their energy. I'm tired afterwards. There's certain things that started leading up to this, or they would say certain things or around certain people that are acting certain, or there's it just something was not aligned in that balance of what you thought the balance truly was. And so now this energy is on you and it's ready to be released, and it's like you're about to cry or even scream is a release, um, go out and do something that you typically do. It's like, I don't want to. Like even today, I was like, I don't really want to go outside. But I still went outside in my backyard and feeling the sun, getting grounded in the dirt, being like, no, like something is telling me to go away from something that really helps me. I don't know how that works. So recognizing that, and with the not your leader, a tempo, which is funny because you also got the leading energy that I was talking about, and I was talking about the church and the consecrated area. A tempo, like they come with offerings. They come knowing that this is a relationship. That I'm here to pray, to be devoted, to heal, to talk, to progress, but you're also going to give me answers. You're also going to ask me questions. You're also going to give me stories. So it's again that temple energy. This is also where community is. We have an equal understanding, typically one common goal. So it's like I'm not your leader. I'm not here to dictate your life, tell you what to do, how to set up. And it's almost like with that as well, with this, get this leech and the sneaky little bitches. It's like somebody's like, can you do this for me? Can you help me with this? So that way you took the fall of the blame, and I'm feeling that with my family and I are protected always and always. It's like, no, 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 no. They like somebody, and it's like they want your family or your situation to take the back fall, but it's like that's not how that's going to work at all. especially now with the Libra energy. Thank you. I was like, I'm not sure I'm saying it, but now we know Libra energy, the justice energy, the balance of the scales energy, especially with yin and yang coming out. It's like, no, you've been trying to tip that way too much in your favor, or you done rigged it, and that's not it. Scorpio energy, death energy, new start beginnings energy is happening for you, right? And with the respect, worth, trust, right? Like you are worthy of respect. You're worthy of truth. You're worthy of honesty. You are worthy of those things, you know, and being able to have that. So with this energy coming in that is not your own, yeah, this card was sticking out. Didn't want to go down. Promotions, promotion. I'm saying promotions. It says promotion, but promotions is coming your way because it's not just physical promotions, you know, with the job or things of that sort. And that's like a bridge in between these two happening right here. There's promotions in your spiritual gifts, like I said, the rituals that you've been doing, just you know, daily routines. It is promotions with, yes, possibly your job, your career, with visibility, which is why you're getting that tempo energy. You know, that like, you know, it's like walking into somebody's house and you don't take your shoes off. It's that respect, that adornment of recognizing what you have created. Yeah, they don't love you or care about you. And that's right on top of the leeches, and they do not care or love you. They just like to peek in. They like to have you in association with them, or say that they know you, or this and that. Like it's not that. And it's not that. Let's get some final messages out here for you. I will feel my emotions. Can I make this up? Can I make this up? I will feel my emotions and gather a deep understanding of them. Not try to solve them, not try to riddle them, not trying to, you know, just a deep understanding. And with that deep understanding, with this card, with it being right on top of the water, it's not trying to figure out how to fix it, not trying to figure out, is this melancholy? Is this confusion? A deep understanding. Once you've gathered it, I will feel it and gather everything. Why am I rushing it? Let me sit. And really, like, you have to be a therapist with yourself, with your energy, with how it all works, and you're gathering an understanding of like, maybe I don't know, so spirit help me, because right now where I'm after you're moving, I'm trying to put an emotion somewhere else, and I just thought, so you need to be releasing. I will feel my emotions, gather a deep understanding of, I need to be releasing. I need to be letting go. Um, I need to be moving and away from my life where it's like, okay, I will feel my emotions. I'm feeling this right now. And got the understanding that maybe I don't know, maybe I don't understand, something's really heavy. Yeah. We have on a cloudy day on Monday. And that's without yin, there's no yang. And I'm hearing this is when things start to really triple fold for you. When the scale starts to tip in your favor. On Monday on a cloudy day. It really starts to tip into your favor. It feels like it's kind of like that dark, heavy energy, like a cloud, but it brings something of revelation, of truth, of enlightenment, of exposing people, information. And I'm feeling this, and I'm going to say, I feel like you've been having an inkling about this person. Spirit has been telling you about this person, this energy. And they're really good with their words, like snake charmer good, you know, or their energy, and or they're good at breadcrumbing a breakery, okay, like that type of energy. But you kind of have this inkling, this knowing, this feeling of like something. Mm-mm. Maybe it's this, maybe it's this, and it's like no matter what we try to even do to fix a relationship or work with it, this could be friends, family, platonic, whatever it is, honey. Okay, but you're recognizing like they don't really care. They just like being involved. They like having a story to tell. They like just being around, or anytime like they're with me, they say this thing, and it's like a spell or a charm almost, and you're recognizing it and noticing it for sure. Time to get moisturized. You're a little dry, and that is in December. So yeah, this is gonna be your new start. You after this October, November, December, after this whole thing in October, is going to feel like it has sucked you dry because you got that leech off your back. And even when people get IV drips or blood given to them, it still kind of feels like right now you're like dry, but you're going to get moisturized. You're going to get your blood back, your power back, your strength back, your energy back, your glow back, your shine back, your confidence back, your voice back, your essence back, your looks, whatever it is, you know, back to you, because you're like, something is sucking on me. and draining me. And they'll just go on to the next life source. I need to cut it off at the head, you know? So this heavy energy, this wanting to release energy, letting go energy is working out in your favor. Sit with it, work with it, and allow that to be your, I'm hearing Prince of Peace, your retribution, your healing, your strength. Okay? Because like I said, like I'm done now, and I'm not gonna like that energy. I didn't even feel it. Like it was so heavy. I was like, look, maybe I should call it a day. It was that type. It was like this energy is not mine. It's almost like somebody was like, no, we getting that out of there, getting that out of there, getting that out of there. Okay, not necessarily, not necessary. Ooh, almost saying not necessary, and then it's not yours. Okay, it is theirs, their issues, their problems. You and your family are safe, protected, guarded, and love. It's like, yeah, not for me. But that has been your reading, my darlings and my loves. Until next time.